morning. Today is March 30th. Don't have too much on the plans except for to stay awake and eat healthy. That's about it. Preston says hi. Can you say hi? I don't know if they can see you. It's very dark in here today. Oh my god, I forgot my glasses. Good thing I have a spare in the car. I'm just so tired today. I don't know what my deal is. Hopefully it goes fast. Is it terrible to wish that I would win the lottery just so I can pay my bills off? I don't need like millions of dollars. Just give me what I owe in debt just so I can stay home with my babies. Or maybe give me millions of dollars. Then my husband doesn't have to work either. But it hurts to drop him off at the sitters. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a wuss. Story of my life. Seriously. Story of my life. So we are planning on moving hopefully by next March to Georgia. And so I've been really working on getting the debts paid off, getting the bills caught up, all that kind of stuff, you know. And I was talking to my husband and we just got in a spat because he doesn't think it's important to look and see what types of jobs are in the area of where we're at, because his logic is in 1 year the jobs won't be available. And I'm like, you can make a list out of the things that you're interested in, so you already kind of know and you have like a plan of where you want to go apply at or see if they're hiring, just to look at the businesses where he could work. He has no interest at all, like none. And I'm like, you're just gonna fly by the seat of your pants and you're just gonna wait a whole year and let me plan everything out and do all the work? Well, shoot, apparently there's no book, so I have to wait for that to come in. I got other things I could do, I suppose. Bummer. Getting the baby stuff ready. So I did my own little card thing. I don't know if you can see. I put my little signature headdress stamp on it and just put, for baby Lily, love Jen. And then I did the same with the envelope. And then here is the bag that we did, or I did. And I even got a little hair bow instead of like a bag bow so she can reuse it, and a little L for Lily. And then some tissue paper. Ooh. Let's see if I can get a berry.
That's a little bit better.
I mean, it'll work. So I just took a shower and I was thinking, I don't know how many of you guys have noticed this, that you have your own YouTube channels. I know I am just a starter, and so I really, like, I feel like I don't have room to talk, but then I do feel like I have room to talk because I feel like I can speak for the rest of us who are trying to grow our channels, and like I'm trying to come out of my shell so I can have better videos and things. I want to start off with like the weight loss journey, and I want to be able to pull myself out of like this constant anxiety and depression without using medicine. And what I've noticed when I lose weight, it actually helps. And you know, I just thought, I really do enjoy doing these videos, and I love editing them, and I love trying to get them up, even though I'm still dealing with, you know, the 3 kids and the full-time job and trying to do Poshmark things. And, you know, finding out that they're demonetizing videos. I got an email, and for one it said, we don't feel that the content is worthy for ads or something like that. I can't remember the exact wording, but I mean, it wasn't anything terrible, but it was just kind of like, okay. And I went back and looked at it, and it was for my week, I think it was week 31, 32. And the only thing that I could think of when I looked in the tags was I had put in there, like one of the last things in it was chemical pregnancy and miscarriage. And I thought, are they really demonetizing it because of something like that? And you know, so it has like where you can appeal it. And so I took those tags out, which I really shouldn't have, because I want people to know that are going through the same things, that they're not the only ones, you know, when they look it up. And which I'm assuming that's how it works. And then yesterday I went through and I had 2 more that were demonetized, and I never received a stinking email from YouTube. And then I'm like, well, what the hell is going on? And then all of a sudden on like Philip DeFranco, I'm hearing about it, and Jenna Marbles casually slid it in when she was doing her little braid thing. I mean, so I had this thought. I know there's people that do like paycheck to paycheck with their channels, and I understand that. But for maybe the people like in my position where I'm holding down my job and, you know, I can afford not to have YouTube. I mean, I've been at $5 and it drops down to $4 to $3, back to $4 to $5, back to $4. I've been like that for however long I've been doing this. I don't know. It hasn't even been a year, I don't think. Whatever 35 weeks is or whatever. But what if the little people like me and then the big timers that can afford to, what if we just don't monetize our videos? You know, what if they see that happening? What's going to happen then? You know, I'm sure it can't be positive because the people pay, you know, YouTube to put into their ads into other videos. And then, like, of course, like, we get a portion of it, supposedly. So, what if we do that? What kind of impact would it have? I don't know. Everything in my life right now is just so ridiculous. And for one thing that I am just, like, trying to make a dream for myself, it seems to not only be going crappy for me, it's going crappy for others as well. And I don't think that's fair. Something needs to be done. I don't know. So I have decided to do my nails. A few weeks ago, back in, what was it, really February? Oh, I think it was. Back in the end of February, we went to Minnesota and I got my first gel manicure. And then a couple weeks ago, maybe last week, I'm not sure. Oh, now I can't think of it. Anyways, I was naughty because I'm cheap and I decided to peel mine off. And it hadn't peeled, cracked, nothing terrible up until that point. It's just my nails had grown quite a bit, actually. So I had decided I was going to peel them off and decided that I could deal with it like an idiot. About the same as like when I get my hair cut. I feel like I can deal with it. And truth be told, I can't deal with it. I can't stand it. It's about the same principle. So anyways, this is what my nails look like. Let's see if it'll show. They are so gross. And I put a clear coat on, so that's why it's kind of extra shiny. It literally rips off the first layer of your nail. So what I am doing is I am filing them a tad, kind of squaring them off because that's how they did it at the salon and I actually kind of liked it. I didn't have any acrylic or anything. It's just the gel manicure, and I like the shape of them instead of like the rounded. So I'm trying to replicate that now. And then I am going to use Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel. And this is the kind that you don't have to use. This is the top coat. And this is the, whatever, the color. And this color is in Totally Yours. Well, I suppose I'm going to bed. I didn't get my purse ready. And all I did was paint my fingernails. That's it. That's all I did today. I suppose I'll get my purse ready before I go to bed, but yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. Subscribe and I'll see you tomorrow.